We are on day 2 of the cab light install, and now that it's daylight, you can get a much better look at this. And I think they're gonna pull the truck together 10 times better. Now, it is hard to tell from the front as to how they're gonna look because all my eyes can look at is all that missing. What we did find out though is, and I should have it ready, but I don't. I did get a not a template, but a practice piece, if you will, or a scratch piece of the powder coat for the bumpers. I just picked that up tonight, and this is what we got right here. So I think it is a perfect match. Granted, the truck is a little dirty, but I mean, boom, that looks identical, and it depends on the angle you hold it, but so we should be golden with that, and I'm really pumped to get those on. So it's kind of hard to tell by the way the cab lights look without any bumpers and grill. But next step is we're gonna check for leaks, and I'm really hoping that none of them leak. So I'm gonna hook up the hose and we're gonna spray the cab lights. And I caulked them pretty good too, so and they have a gasket on them anyway, so I really doubt they're gonna leak, but I've been surprised before, so hopefully this isn't one of those times. Let's hope that there's no water. Oh, I see water running inside. That's not good. That is not good at all. Oh yeah, major malfunction. Well, and there's water sprayed everywhere inside, which, now that I think about it, I don't know. You dumb shit. You dumb shit. This wasn't even the, this isn't even the lights leaking. Not at all. I don't see any water anywhere coming from the lights. But where I do see it coming from is because of this beautiful summertime breeze and heat. We left the window down a crack. All the water was spraying inside the cab. So now that fiasco is done with, and I have a wet seat now, we do actually have one leaking, and it's the problematic one that I was hoping wouldn't leak. There's a little drop there. So we gotta try and fix that somehow. So should be an easy fix, but we'll see. As you can see, oh man, we ruined a whole roll of towels. Actually, not really, just a couple. Anyway, we put another round of water on everything, and all I had to do was tighten that a little bit more and do something a little bit different. But I think we got it squared away, and that means no leaks. So that means we can move on to the wiring and hopefully get this done. So we're gonna keep chugging along here and try and get these lights on for you guys tonight. So let's try and get this done. Hopefully without any more headaches, hopefully without any more problems. The hard part should be done, so let's hope. Now, according to what I searched online, the cab light factory harness is supposedly this right here, which will be tucked down in right there with the tabs poked through those holes. Pull that out, and then you're gonna wanna switch from your parking lights or your headlights, doesn't matter, as long as your parking lights are on. And you're gonna wanna test there's a total of 3 big ones and 1 small prong in there. The one small one has a constant 12-volt power. And then I tested all these with the lights on, which it's gonna be hard to do while holding the camera, but maybe I can do it. So if we go from that wire, that tab there, and go to ground, boom, you can see just past my hand it's 12 volts. So came to the conclusion this white wire right here with the green stripe on it should be my power wire, as long as I'm tracing that right, and I will test the back of it as well. So then what we can do is we can take our harness and run this all the way back down the pillar, down in through here, and then I'll have to splice into this. So I'll have to cut some of this tape stuff off and then splice into that white wire, and then we should be able to test. I'm gonna test each light separately, and then if they work from there, we're gonna fasten everything back up, fasten the Sirius XM the Sirius XM wire back up. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but fasten that wire back up, zip tie all the stuff up, clean it up, and then we're gonna begin to put back the headliner, the pillars, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna get to it. Now, these you have to be careful because they are sensitive to polarity. So if they don't light up, you might have to just flip the plug. It's pretty simple. So if you put it in that way, it doesn't light up, try doing it that way. We got our power wired up, and I have just one light hanging there for now. I'm just gonna touch the ground up here to some bare metal, and we'll see what happens. Look at that. We have juice. So basically what we're gonna do at this point is I am going to hook the rest of them, and if that's the order that I wanna do it, I might reroute the harness somehow. And then I'm gonna try and do the ground, probably sand a little piece up there since the ground wire is like only a foot long. And then I'll get everything zip tied up after I make sure that they all work. Also, I would suggest that you only do one light at a time, because if you put them all on and you have the polarity wrong on every single one of them, it's possible you could blow a fuse. So just a little tip. And boom, there you have it. And I must say, that looks really nice. I really do like that. And it's gonna look a lot better. I know it doesn't really match now, but I think I'm gonna do a full LED conversion on the headlights at some point. So as of right now, it looks a little off, and clearly there's no bumper, no grill, so it just kind of looks weird, but I think that's gonna look really nice. So now at this point, we're gonna be able to clean everything up in here and zip tie everything, pretty much reassemble everything. So at this point, it's pretty much how you took everything apart, and it looks like a complete rat's nest in here right now. Basically, I just wanted to test everything. You're better off testing everything right away and getting that out of the way and knowing that it all works before you go to the hassle of putting everything back together and then turning the switch and finding out something doesn't work. So you're much better off doing that. So now I'm gonna clean everything up, put this wire back up in the tabs where it was, which it wasn't an issue, but I just wanted to make sure. And then zip tie all this stuff, put the headliner back up, and begin to put all the pillars and everything back on. We can put this kick panel back on, and they do send you a shit ton of extra wire for your power. So yeah, we'll try and get everything cleaned up, and then hopefully it should be getting dark here relatively soon. The sun's starting to go down, so I'll be able to show you guys what it looks like in the dark. And I think they're really gonna be bright. I mean, they're giving off quite a bit of light right there, just sitting as is, so can't wait. Just to be sure, before I button everything up and put on the headliner and all that stuff, we're gonna do last and final water and leak test. So hopefully everything is good to go. I'm really hoping everything is, because if not, then we're set back even more. And our window is up this time, so that's a plus. be good. Hopefully there's no leaks or drips in here. And it doesn't look like we have anything going on over on this side. So hopefully everything on the other side is just as good. So it looks like everything's good, so we can proceed with putting everything back together. All right, we are officially back together, minus we got to put the other pillar on and the other visor, and other than that we're done. And then it's just clean up, and I gotta vacuum some more shavings, some metal shavings out of the cab out of here, but I'm gonna wait to do that till tomorrow when it's daylight and I can actually see a little bit better. So I'll kill the lights in the cab and we will get a look at it outside with it being semi-dark. So there you go, that is just your parking lights, obviously. And I'm kind of wondering if I should have matched the amber with the parking lights, but at the same time, when you have your headlights on, now granted, these aren't LED headlights or anything, they're just factory. I think once those are LED, then it will actually look 10 times better. They're reflecting off of the hood really crazy, but they are actually really bright. So we'll turn those back off. And the wiring and everything was insanely easy on this. Try and get them to not reflect off the hood, but looks like they're gonna anyway. So I'll give you a little side shot over here. We'll get up close. And they are really bright, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the headaches, and maybe you can learn something from it. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to like the video and comment whatever else you want to see. Do that below. Also, stay tuned, because obviously the truck doesn't have any bumpers or anything right now, and we just got our powder coat test back and it's good to go. So definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to be posting some content on that. Hopefully I get that back soon. But I think this is going to make the truck look 10 times better with those cab lights up there. And we'll get a little bit of a side view. I know it's hard to tell and hard to see on the camera, but the truck is looking fine. I really wish it would have came with cab lights, but what do you do? We got them now. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. As always, have a great day.